Hey, yo, oh my god, I didn't have the... Oh, there we go. How is everybody? Also, is the connection okay? How's the connection? Hey, ya. Hold on, I think Kermit didn't realize that I'm streaming. All right. Yeah, so like, am I choppy or anything? Like compared to before? The connection is connecting. Oh, yeah. I don't know if the stream is good, but most definitely my internet is actually a lot better compared to when I was in America. Cause like, okay. So back when I act as though this was like not yesterday ago, but like, so when I was living in Arizona, right? I had Cox internet, like COX, not CKXS, but COX. Yes, I had Cox internet, and I swear to you, I had 1 gigabyte per second internet connection, right? And you guys witness, like, for my laptop streams, it is bad because like I can run everything else just fine. The only problem is just like the internet itself, I found. So I set the quality of the stream to be a little bit higher. Although, okay, even though my laptop can handle things, you know, like I still kind of have to compromise the, I guess, like what I use in terms of output and stuff like that. Because, for example, a lot of the blinks that you see my model is doing, it's automated. Because my webcam is too fucking shit! And I don't have anything to hold the thing. Okay, lies. I went to Daiso like a few hours ago. I did get like a clamp thing, but it's more for the phone than it is for anything else. Yeah, I probably should have gotten like something so that I can hold the webcam a little higher. Also, this apartment is huge. Like, it's a lot bigger than I thought it would be. Not only that, but like, I discovered something because today was like running errands and making sure that I have all my necessities day, right? So basically I went to the grocery store 3 fucking times. Is the mouth movement delayed? Yeah, the mouth movement is a bit delayed. Here, let me try to like offset it a little bit because I kind of just guessed as to how delayed it is. Hold on. Let's do like 300 milliseconds. Yeah. Tell me if like it's somewhat synced a little bit better because, you know, from what I see, it looks like it's pretty synced, but I don't know what you guys are able to see through it. Hey Ku, how's Korean? Oh, 안녕하세요. Ku-Een Me da. It synced better. Yeah, okay, so I just basically had to offset it by 300 milliseconds. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm using a 10-year-old, okay? Like, my 10-year-old may be a little bit slow, but we can make it work. Yeah. Bro, like, when I started walking around Korea and stuff, my mindset for whatever reason, like, just went back to China. So, like, there were a lot of things, like, a lot of differences that had me really fucking confused. Yeah, like, for example, so, was it? Like, throughout the day, you're using a 10-year-old? Yeah, I'm using a 10-year-old. Don't you use 10-year-olds? Yeah, because, yeah, today I basically ran errands, and luckily, okay, so one of the tasks that I had to do today was essentially, find where I worked and stuff, but here's the problem. I am directionally challenged. I am not good at reading maps, and I'm also not very good at observing my surroundings. I just kind of walk in a direction and hope that it happens to be the right one, right? So luckily, my partner was helping me trying to figure out where everything was. Like, okay, I got the unlimited data plan thing to make things a lot easier, because then, like, not only can I travel around and, like, you know, be able to talk to you guys whenever, but also, like, I trust that my partner is a lot better with directions than I am. And I don't know how my partner did it, but, like, they were able to, like, show me exactly where I needed to be. You mean to tell me child labor is legal there? I've been using my 10-year-old ever since I was in community college in America, alright? Also, hello, Sirius. I don't know, I've only used 5-year-olds before. Yeah. Oh my god. But yeah, I went to a few places. One of them, oh, my apartment. Sorry, I'm like jumping everywhere. So when I first like got to my apartment, I was under the mindset that it's going to be like, no offense, I thought it was going to be like the same quality of cleanliness as mainland China. And if just like, this is just from my experience, right? Like, living and working in China, but like every fucking time I go apartment hunting or I go to your partner is in Korea. No. My partner lives in another country, but like, because I have the unlimited data thing, I can do the video call and show them around. Yeah. I'd like to think that you're starting to talk at a 10-year-old kid instead of a laptop. Hell yeah! Just have the kid like sit on my desk. I'm like, alright, let me just talk to you real quick. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah. Well, I guess like one exciting thing is I will be seeing my partner soon. Like that's something that I've been wanting to happen, and I can finally make it happen. You know, it's just a matter of waiting at this point. But for now it's like, yeah, moving to Korea. Yeah. Yeah, so as I opened the door to my apartment, first of all, I don't need a key. I don't need a key. I just need to like write like the passcode thing, and then it unlocks the door, which means I don't have to worry about potentially being locked out of my house. Because when I was living in China, so my first apartment, it was my very first time having to use a lock and key. Not because I'm rich, but because I was extremely sheltered. Yeah. So like, my first time in China was really fucking bad because I was locked out of my apartment for a few hours and I didn't know what to do. So I tried to go to the police. And I was just all like, hello, policeman. I used like my translator app thing. I'm just like, hello, policeman. I don't know how to get back into my apartment. Can you help me? And also like, do I need to register myself as a foreigner? Because like when I was moving to China, I remember like seeing some blogs being like, oh yeah, make sure to like register yourself to the nearest police station just so then like they know that you're around and whatever. I'm like, cool. But yeah, no, that Chinese policeman was really fucking confused. Instead, like, because I was using the translator app, right? And I thought he would speak into the translator app so then I can understand what the fuck he meant. And instead, he just took out his clipboard. He took out his clipboard and then started writing in Chinese, but like, he wrote it slowly as if it would help me understand better. And I'm just like, oh, what the fuck? But yeah, so this time, I learned how to use the keypad thing, which was very nice. You can just call the apartment manager. I could, but the problem was I didn't even know the name of the apartment. Yeah. Cause, okay, Kermit, to be fair to me, at the time, like when I was in, cause this was when I was in Langfang at the time. And so like, I had just flown from Arizona to Langfang, China, right? I got driven to Langfang from Beijing, and my boss, who was a little weird, to be honest, like how do I explain it? She's one of those people that likes to pretend that she's rich, but she's not, because she's actually just taking her husband's money. Like, you know, those kinds of people, like she's basically like that. And so she's just like, oh, I'm so happy to see you. You were like the first ever American to work for my company and whatever. And I got you an apartment. So then like when she took me to the apartment and whatever, she's like, okay, I will see you in a few days, bye. And then she just left. So I had no information. I was not taught how to do my bills. Even now, I still wasn't taught how to do like, how to pay my bills in Korea. Oh, speaking of bills. So when I was going to the grocery store for like the third time, because I keep forgetting shit, I noticed that like on my, in my mailbox, there was like a piece of paper, right? So I was like, I wonder what this is. So I looked at it, and apparently it is an electricity bill. Now, this scares me because, one, this is for August to September, right? I just got here. Not only that, but the bill itself is 492,140 won. That is apparently how much is due. And I'm thinking like, is that how much I'm supposed to be like giving right now? Because if that's the case, I don't have the money. Like, let me actually let me see if I can convert it. Also, I'm quite tired because I have been walking a lot, so Please forgive me. KR1 to USD. What currencies do you guys want me to convert it to? That way I can do like the conversions for you. So this one, random electricity bill that isn't even mine. 492190 KR1, and then that is approximately 376 USD. I just realized because I'm using my keypad. Oh my god, there's so much happening! Oh, there we go. USD is the default skin. Euro. Oh my god, I have to fucking retype this every damn time? Shit! Alright, hold on, I got this. 350 euro. 350 euro. I don't know what. Do y'all use dollars? Yeah, all my toggles are on my keypad. That's why occasionally when you guys see me like needing anything to punch in numbers, you see me like changing shit all the damn time. Yeah. Maybe like this one too. Yeah. Thank you. I shall copy and then paste this because I don't think I have that character on my keyboard. Yeah. So I have this random ass bill. Just tell it. I have this random ass bill that's telling me like, oh, this amount is due, and I'm just like, how is that possible? Like, I can understand for American standards, right? But like I only started living here in November, so I personally don't think I'm responsible for paying a bill that is from August to September. But why? I don't know. I'm not sure if like the previous tenant just like paid the bill and didn't take it or whatever, because like I would assume, right? I think it is safe to assume that because my electricity is working, that it was already paid for, and that the person just didn't take the paper that has the bill or whatever. But I'm gonna hold on to it. In my company, there's like a guy that's in charge of the housing stuff, so I emailed that to him so that he knows what's going on. Yeah, so that's getting sorted, I guess. Yeah. Oh, maybe I should tell you guys like what happened like from point A to point B when I moved Korea. Yeah. All right, let's go with that because there was a lot of really scuffed things that happened. So like I had everything packed, right? But then I realized, oh shit. Like all my luggages are a little bit too heavy. So I had to kind of decide whether or not I wanted to bring another check-in luggage, which was $150 more, or pay for whatever the overweight charge is. Problem is, I don't know how much the overweight charge is, and on top of that, the stuff that I wanted to bring cannot fit properly. So I had to get another luggage, right? So that's an extra $150. Not too bad, but you know, money is still money. And then when I got to the airport, I fucking hate my legal name. My legal name is not only very long, but I have like spaces in my legal name, which doesn't sound like a bad thing, but here's the problem. Whenever I would write like my name for purchasing the tickets and stuff like that, my name is not the same as it shows on the ticket, because in the system it's just like, oh, names with space bars, oh, we'll just put those two together. So that's what happens. And when I go to the airport to get my ticket, it's just like, oh, sorry, the names don't match, so this must not be you. And I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with you? They'll pull it as last name. Yeah, basically. I mean, even with my my company, they only call me by the first half of my name. And like when I bought the cell phone plan thing, they only put in the first half of my fucking name. Yeah, it's really annoying. Your legal name probably sounds like Lord Sir Washington Delaware of House Despacio. You see, my name is a whole ass fucking sentence. Like, because here's the problem. I'm Vietnamese American, right? And because I'm Vietnamese American, not only do I have like the full name that is Vietnamese, but also the full name that is, well, English speaker friendly. And so what happens is I have to put those two together interchangeably, right? So it just ends up being really fucking long. Yeah, I'm hoping like at some point I get my name legally changed, like my full name, because sometimes, right, either my name is not written all the way on my passport, or my name is just one character too fucking long for the ticket to print. So I would have to go to a secondary line so that they can use their fucking ballpoint pen and write the last character of my last name or whatever, and then they put a stamp on it to say like, yeah, this is legit. And I'm like, bruh, come on, man. I just wanna fly. That's all I want to do. I don't want to like spend extra time on this shit. Bro, either choose to be Viet or American and decide to pick both. Look, I wanted to just have like an American name to make my life easier, right? But in terms of like my legal name, my parents went with like just full-on Vietnamese. So you can only guess like how often I get bullied because of it. Yeah. So I had to wait an extra line just so then I can, you know, like get my plane ticket and check my baggage in. Had to do an appointment with an EN name, but they checked my ID and they're like, yeah. Not only that, right? But so I had professionally bleached my skin before. So my previous passport, everyone would have to do a double take on it. Cause like for example, if I go to Korea or like the Philippines or whatever, like when they look at my fucking passport, they're just all like, okay, this person that is in the picture is like 5 shades darker compared to the person that I am seeing right now. What the fuck is happening? Wouldn't it be funny if you change your name to Ku? I considered that, but I feel like because the name would be too short, people might get a bit suspicious. Professionally bleached your skin is a new term. Yeah, I got it done in Vietnam. It was like, I think I did it like 8 years ago. Yeah. Yeah, just like look at him and be like, so sorry, I pulled a Michael Jackson. Yeah, my skin is much lighter now. I'm hoping that like that when I do get my name changed, at the very least it's short. You know, like I'm gonna have to think about what name to go by, because I do have like a quote-unquote American name, which, God, my American name, right? People thought that I was such a fucking weeaboo, to be honest, because like my English name technically is Japanese, but I didn't know that at the time right? So like when I started making friends and started getting into anime and stuff, people were like, "Oh my god, this is your name? Oh, I didn't know that you like had a Japanese name." You know how I named myself? Like, do you know how I decided upon my American name? I literally like open palmed, slapped my keyboard, and then I just went with whatever looked like a coherent name. And I was just like, I will go max 4 characters, but because like the name that I chose, it looks like it makes sense with 3 characters, I was like, you know what? I will do that and then just say that's my fucking name. Yeah. Yeah, so that's basically like how I made my American name, but like even to this day, people are like, "Oh my god, you're such a weeaboo, like your name is Japanese." And I'm just like, yeah, I guess. Yeah, but I mean, shit, I don't really use oh my god. I honestly though, serious, I feel as though a lot of people nowadays have been naming their kids like that. It's just like a bunch of fucking characters to make it look pretty and what, like it looks like an online alias, right? Like it's just all these fucking crazy ass symbols, and it's like, oh yeah, my name is pronounced as Jeffrey. Like, okay. I like the idea of being able to name myself rather than having others name me. Yeah, what like how the fuck is that supposed to be pronounced? Zaya 12? Zayais? Something like that? How is it pronounced? Yeah, it's gonna be my fucking nightmare. Not really. Okay, let's be honest here. Because I'm working in Korea, right? I bet your fucking ass that at least one of my female students is going to be named Sunny. It's like, it's such a common name. Like, a common, like, English name that is chosen for, like, Korean women. Hello! Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty fucking sure. Oh, okay, so continuing on to like my trip, right? After I checked in my luggage, I was like, okay, maybe I should take out money from my bank. That way I could get it converted at the airport, right? Just to make things really simple for me. But the problem was, apparently, my PIN is wrong. The PIN for my card is wrong. I tried multiple times and I didn't know what to do, so I was panicking because I was like, I have 3 hours until I have to get into the plane, and because this is an American airport, this is going to take fucking forever, right? At least like that's my experience with like American airports. They took so fucking long. Oh my god, like if you go anywhere, or at least from my experience, like if you go to Thailand, if you go to Korea, Vietnam, the Philippines, you know, Korea and Japan, things like that, like going from the entrance of the airport to your to the gate that you have to be at takes less than an hour, maybe 30 minutes. In America, that shit takes 2 fucking hours, and I fucking hate it. Like, I feel like when it comes to any like form of transportation, we are really just doing it wrong. For fucking real. Like every fucking time. It's traveling is an inconvenience in America. I fucking hate it. But yeah, that took forever, so I was like, oh my god, like I don't know what I'm going to do, and my mom's just like, don't worry, I got you covered. I'm like, what happened? This woman flashes $700 in my face, like seven $100 bills. She opened it like a fan and started fanning my face, and she's just like, I can give this to you, and I'm just like, oh shit, you got mad bank. Also, why the fuck are you carrying just like so much money in your bag? What if someone steals it? Yeah. So She gave me the money and everything, but I'm going to like I'm gonna wire like the $700 to my mom because I feel bad. Also, she has to help me with getting the new PIN because the bank that I have is clearly not going to be in Korea. So I'm just like, Mommy, can you help me? I already applied to the bank saying that like I want a new PIN. So can you like get my mail when it arrives and tell me what my new PIN is? But yeah, so got that. And then I finally got to the terminal, and then, you know, like I flew from Phoenix to Hawaii, which pretty good. Except the fact that I really needed to pee. I didn't take into consideration that like, because this is a long flight, maybe I should go pee. And I specifically chose to sit by the window, which means if I wanted to go and use the bathroom, I would have to ask the person that's next to me, like the person that would be sitting on the aisle side, if they can move, right? The lady that sat next to me, she's super nice, right? Like really nice energy and everything. But the problem is, I'm too fucking shy to ask for anything. So for the 7 hours that I was on the plane ride, okay, I needed to use the restroom after we took off. So that's about 30 minutes later. And so for the rest of the 6.5 hours, my mind was going fucking insane because it's not like I could just be on the internet, right? Because I'm flying. So instead, I'm just sitting there at my seat, just thinking of anything else aside from wanting to piss. Luckily though, I used to be a hardcore MapleStory player, and I like to go on boss raids and everything, so I'm used to staying at my seat for a long ass fucking time. I know, I'm a very trained gamer, and because of that, I sat there like the good little kid that I am because I'm too nervous to ask this older woman if she can move so I can, you know, like empty my bowels. And I just waited. And waited, and finally when I got off the plane, I shot myself out, and I was like, I am going to the nearest bathroom! But I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that yet. Why? Because I needed to make sure that I found my, found like the right gate first, right? So that like when I'm done using the restroom, I can sit there, and just in case if the plane comes early, then, you know, it'd be fine. So I was running, trying to find where my gate was, but here's the problem. The second plane ticket, right? Because usually when you have your plane ticket, it tells you what gate you're supposed to be at. Yeah, the second one, the one that is from Hawaii to Incheon Airport, did not have a gate. So I had to like look through the monitor, and I'm a very slow reader, like extremely slow reader. So I couldn't find my fucking flight, so I had to ask the front desk lady. I'm just like, excuse me, ma'am, but like, where's the flight, for Korea, like for this plane thing, whatever. And so she's like, oh, it's in gate A20. I was like, all right, cool. For whatever fucking reason, gate A20, you have to go outside. And so when I found A20, I was like, all right, cool. I walked really slowly because I was tired at that point, and on top of that, if I run too quickly, I might piss myself, right? Because I still haven't taken a piss yet. After like after around like 7 hours, I still was not taking a piss yet. So I really needed to fucking go, but I needed to be careful first, because I didn't want to miss my flight or anything, because that totally didn't happen a few times before. But I walked in, right? Like the automatic doors open. And what did I do? I let a fucking bird inside. I let this tiny ass fucking bird inside the airport, and I was just like, I have not been in Hawaii in over 15 years. And I, you know, like, I would like to believe that I did not cause any trouble in Hawaii, but like, just as I walked into my gate, a bird flew in, and I was just like, you know, in the now 2 times that I have been in Hawaii, I have now caused some troubles. Yeah. Like after I found my gate and everything, I was like, okay, pee time. So I just like shuffled my way to the restroom. Yeah. After that, like I checked to see what you guys suggested in terms of drinks. I didn't know Starbucks had milkshakes. So I was like, you know what? I'll get the milkshake. And that shit was expensive. Like, I got the smallest size and that shit was $8, my guy. $8 for like a tiny milkshake thing, which it was alright. I'm a heavy drinker, so I drink quite fast, but because of that, the whipped cream on top of the milkshake didn't have time to melt, right? So it was just like, all the ice cream is gone. Now it's just whipped cream. Yeah, it's Starbucks. Yeah. God, it's so fucking not only is it expensive, but it's also because it's in an airport, right? Like, they mark up the prices like fucking crazy. Yeah, you would think, right? Okay, Ku, you have now experienced the need to really go pee after a really long flight. So perhaps you should go pee like just before they start calling people in so that they can take a seat and then, eventually fly off, right? I didn't do that. I drank the milkshake. I drank quite a bit of the water that I bought, which, by the way, the milkshake and the water combined cost $13 fucking dollars. So that, like, to me, that's really fucking expensive. But honestly, I allocated like $30 just in case if you guys were to request a really ridiculous fucking order for me. So I was like, okay, you know what? I'll have like $30 on the side just in case. But most of y'all's orders were like really fucking tame. So I was like, all right. So I drank my drink, or I drank the Starbucks drink, and then I drank a little bit of the water, and I didn't go pee. You would think that after such a traumatic experience that I would go pee before I get on the plane. I did not. So what happened? I needed to pee again. And this time, this is for a 10-hour flight instead of a 7-hour. And you know what? I made it past the 7-hour mark. So the guy that sat next to me is from Mongolia. So like I couldn't communicate with him that well. Because I don't speak his language. And so like when the opportunity came, when this older man needed to use the restroom, I was like, okay, I'm going to fucking run to the nearest like restroom thing so that I could just hydro blast my piss into the toilet and then run back to my seat. That way I don't bother the fuck out of him, right? I got there. I got to the bathroom, right? And I was just like, finally, I looked at the sign. It said vacant, right? In like the background of the sign was green, and in white text it says vacant. That means it's empty, right? I push the door so that it opens. Turns out that because I'm going to Korea, there's a lot of Koreans on the plane, right? Turns out not every Korean can read English. So when I pushed the door open, there was an old man inside. And I freaked the fuck out because like I was opening the door. It was like half open. The old man like turned around. I was like, "Oi!" I'm just like, "Oh fuck! I'm sorry. So I just like waited outside because I was just like, I could just run away and just like not pee out of embarrassment, right? Like I don't have to see that old man again. But at the same time, what if I piss myself? So I like shamefully waited in front of the bathroom until the guy finished and left. And then I finally did my business. I was just like, oh fuck. Yeah. Oh my god, it was so bad. It was so fucking bad. I was just like, I am embarrassed, but at the same time, because he is like, I'm pretty sure that older man is like a senior citizen. So I'm just like, all right, none of my students and no one that I would need to interact with would be around that age anyway. So maybe I'll never see that guy again. That was my reasoning, so that I can like hype myself up to stay near the bathroom so that I can use the restroom. Yeah. When I finally got off, I was just like, okay, so based off of my research, because I am there with a working visa, that I needed to bring a few other documents to, to prove that, I'm there for work and stuff, right? So I brought like my visa grant thing, because it's not at least like when I was applying to work in China and stuff, I had the sticker that gets put onto my passport, but the Korean visa, you don't get a sticker. Like, I don't know how they would authenticate that. So I was like, oh, I'll just bring like the results of my visa grant thing, because that's what it said in a few vlogs, and also like what the website that I applied for the visa for said. So I was like, okay, this should be fine. I went there, right? I went to immigration, and I'm just like, yeah, I got my binder ready. Everything's good. Like, I'm super prepared for this shit. I handed the guy my passport, and I was waiting for him to be like, can you like show me your visa grant and stuff like that? Nope. Not at all. He looked at my passport. He looked at my flight tickets, had me scan my 2 index fingers and then take a picture of me, and then he's like, okay, you can go now. And I'm just like, what the fuck? This is just like this is just like going into Korea as like a tourist. But like at that point I was just like, I was not relieved. Actually, first I was really angry, because I was like, I prepared this shit. I brought a binder with me to show that I am prepared for this shit, and you're telling me that I didn't actually need it? This so annoying. So fucking annoying. But yeah, I made it through, and then I got my bag and everything. Now, the housing guy told me, okay, when you get to the baggage claim, please email me so that I can tell the driver that you're there, and then he can pick you up. But first, you also need to you need to buy a SIM card, and make sure you buy like the 1 month worth, because we don't know about like when your residency card is going to be here. Speaking of which, I forgot to apply. I'm gonna need to apply, because I couldn't do it before because you need a Korean phone number for whatever fucking reason. So I need to apply for that, and I also need to go to the convenience store and get the necessities that I needed, right? So I was like, okay, that should be fine. Yeah, the driver came like quite like a lot earlier than I thought. And because he was so nice in terms of like the flow of how he did things, like so quickly and so elegantly, I didn't have the heart to ask him like, can I go to the nearest konbini? So he helps me get my SIM and everything, grabbed my luggage, and then he's just like, all right, we're going to your apartment now. And I just sat there like, okay, I guess. Yeah. I ended up taking too long. Like, I should have done what my partner told me and like just dropped all the luggage into my apartment and then go to the nearest konbini so that I could get the necessities, just in case if it wasn't a 24-hour spiel, right? Yeah, I didn't listen to my partner. So I just started unpacking, and I'm just like, man, this apartment is big. I didn't expect it. It's a lot cleaner than I thought, because in China, if you like get into an apartment, it looks like the next episode of Hoarders. Like, I don't see any stains or anything at all. This is so nice. And I even have internet too, so that's pretty cool. And we had talked for a little bit. Afterwards, I think at that point it was like midnight for me, and I'm just like, okay, babe, do you want to go out so that like I can figure out where the konbini is? Like, I'll even do like the video call and stuff. I walked around for probably like 30-40 minutes, just like back and forth to see if I can find the convenience store, and I was only able to find it today. And when I mean today, I mean like maybe 90 minutes ago. Yeah. But hey, eventually I found it, right? So that's pretty good. Yeah, like I went around the area that's near my apartment to see what other places there were, but there wasn't really anything at all. Like literally, I live near either a high school or a middle school. I don't remember. And so we were just like, oh, you know, if a school is nearby, then clearly there should be a convenience store nearby, right? Because then it's cheap enough for students to like get what they need. And on top of that, like with Asian logic, it's like, oh, there should also be a lot of restaurants too for students to eat out and whatever. There were not a lot of it. I'm just like, oh, this is what happens when I assume. Yeah, I ended up like going to bed. I'm just like, I feel like crap because I wasn't able to shower. I wasn't able to brush my teeth because I didn't have like toothpaste or anything. Because in my mind, I'm just like, oh yeah, I'll just buy it when I get there. Like, why should I waste space and stuff for things that could potentially leak and everything, right? So, oh my god, it was so bad. When I woke up, I was like, I'm just gonna go to the grocery store and get my basic necessities and then go up. And then I'll come back down to go to the grocery store. It'll be just fine. Yeah, I went to the grocery store 3 times, and the lady that that rung me, yeah, she's the one that rung me all 3 times. So she is very immensely aware that I am a foreigner. Yeah. Oh, one thing that I thought was really nice of these people is that, okay, I feel as though if I were to work at a grocery store, right, or anywhere that like would require me to ring people up, you know, like if there was a sale or whatever going on and no one is like the person that is paying for their items did not bother getting those items because of whatever sale or anything, I just wouldn't say anything, right? Because then it's just less effort on my part. Because I don't have to ring up any extra items or whatever and like not waste my breath just saying like, we have a promotion and blah blah. These people like went out of their way to be like, oh, this is a 1+1, which that means buy one get one, or a 2+1, so buy 2 get 1. And I'm just like, oh, okay. And they're like, yeah, go ahead, get it. I'm just like, get what? What happened? Like when I went to the Konbini like 90 minutes ago, right? Like I asked my partner like, what chocolate do you think I should get? So I had my partner pick, and so I got like a chunky Kit Kat bar thing. I was like, all right, cool. But then when I got it rung up, the cashier was like, oh, it's a 1+1. Go get another one. I'm just like, okay then. So now I have 2 chunky Kit Kat bars. Also got like a few other things too, but yeah. Oh, to celebrate my apartment and stuff like that. I mean, you guys don't have to do it because I didn't tell you guys to prepare anything, but I got some alakalol to celebrate my new apartment. So for those that are over 21 years of age, or you know, of the age of drinking in your country, you know, you can also crack one open and drink with me. I have a drink that I cannot pronounce because it is in Korean. So, yes. A little bit of a side rant here, but the cost of alcohol in Korea, I feel, is in a weird proportion. Yeah, because like, okay, so you know those little milk cartons that kids get? So I got like a tiny ass soy milk carton. This thing is under 200 milliliters. It's 190 milliliters, right? So you can have a general guess as to how much liquid is in this soy milk carton. This thing alone costs like 1,200 won. To make things a little bit simple, I mean, not very accurate, but let's just do it like this because I cannot math right now. So let's say 1,000 won is $1, right? So this carton, this tiny ass fucking carton, is about $1. Now, this bottle of alakalol that I bought is 750 milliliters. And it costs the same as this tiny ass carton of milk. Why is the alcohol cheaper than soy milk? Why? Like, I'm genuinely curious. Not only that, but I bought a 1.5 liter bottle of pear juice, like Asian pear juice. Tastes nice. I have to add a lot of water to it though because it's too damn sweet, but like that's besides the point. That bottle of pear juice is like $2.25-ish. Right? But if I bought a bottle of alcohol that is also 1.5 liters, it is cheaper. It's like $1.50 because rice. Is that really what? I feel like the fermentation process and everything would still make it cost more, don't you think? This actually tastes pretty nice. Like, it doesn't hurt. Yeah. At the supermarket that I go to, which, by the way, I don't even have to leave my apartment building. What I mean by that is the konbini, the supermarket, there's a bunch of restaurants and shit like that. Like, there's so many, like, I guess, like, essential things. Even, like, the hair salon, which I plan to go, like, maybe tomorrow. It's all in my apartment building. I don't have to leave my apartment building because everything is just there. But the process of making soy milk is more of a pain. Yeah, I suppose so. But yeah, this bottle of alcohol is pretty damn good. Like, it tastes like alcohol. Yeah. Maybe like maybe one day, like I'll actually tell you guys ahead of time on what to celebrate. That way we can all drink together. Like, you know, it doesn't have to be alcoholic, but still. It would be nice to have like a bit of a drink together. Oh, maybe like, okay, so I've been having this weird idea. I don't know if it will work, but I kind of want to give it a try. Hi, Vey. And I don't know if it's something that you guys would be okay with, because here's the thing. I tried vlogging my process to move from America to Korea, right? But I'm a little too shy to point my camera in different places. So there's not a lot going on there. But because of that, I was just like, oh, I'll just like have segments where I'm talking and then other segments where it's just a bunch of B-rolls, but I didn't take enough B-rolls, so that's fun, I guess. But yeah, I'm thinking maybe once I get like a proper phone plan and everything, so I know that like the connection is more stable, I think I will probably have my stream set kind of like this, and then maybe make like an alt account for Discord, unless I'm able to use this account, but like on my phone. That way I can just broadcast or like share screen my camera so that we can go to places. You can just use pictures and talk over them. I can, but I think it would be more fun if like things are recorded. Just fly back to America, then fly to Korea again. Easy. It's not that easy, man. It's 19 hours. Yeah, by the way, if I cannot like read your full message, it's because of the heart thing that's on the chat. Because like on my view, it's really big. So it takes up space for like 1 to 2 words. And it's quite inconvenient for me. 19 hours of pure fun. During those 19 hours, I had a lot to think about. I mean, like, there were things that I typically did a thunk about, but because I had no choice but to just simply think, because I'm not really one to watch movies. Like, I didn't watch any movies while on the flight. Literally, all I did was just sat and stared at the monitor that showed me like the progress of the plane, because I was either too busy hoping for the progress to go faster so then I can go pee sooner, or I was just thinking a lot. Yeah, I'm not the type of person that listens to music, play games, or watch movies when I'm on a plane. I literally just like stare off into space. I don't like, what do you guys do on a long flight? How do you survive that many hours without a single movie? Well, I don't know, actually. That's just what I do. Yeah, that's it. That's all I do. It just makes things a lot easier for my brain hole. Cause like, I don't know. Oh, hi Junk, how you doing? How's your project going? I finally made it to Korea. I'm like, this is day 2 of being in Korea. Yeah. I watched a bunch of movies that are too bad to watch at home. Oh, really? What is that? I never heard of that before. Yeah, like, should I start watching more movies? I mean, okay, so I'm going to be going on another trip later this month. Like, it's probably going to be a 4-ish hour trip. Well, technically 8, right? If I'm considering it being a round trip. But because of that, are there any particular movies you guys think that I should watch? You know, I'm not talking about like Ku tier of like movies, because those are a little bit too obscure. Like, I don't think the airplane would provide that. But I don't know, I guess like some kind of popular movie or whatever that I should watch. Project is coming along, heading to studio soon. Ooh! I'm excited for you! Yeah. Oh my god. I'm hoping that I can start on your commission maybe, let me think. Hold on, I'm pulling up a calendar. Either... Hold on, let me check my work schedule as well, because like, unlike a normal job, this one is at random ass fucking times. So I kind of have to gauge when. Maybe on Wednesday I will start like sending you a draft. Yeah. Although personally I would prefer it if, you know, like I had if you worked a little bit more into the project, so then I can catch like whatever vibe that you want to have. That way it makes things a little bit easier, because like tomorrow you know, aside from work, which by the way, yeah, that's right, they only gave me 1 day off. They're just like, all right, you have this whole weekend, to which like on Saturday you get to Korea at 7:30 p.m. but that doesn't matter. You have the whole weekend, and then you are going straight to work on Monday. So that's what I'm going to be doing. But luckily, my work starts later in the day. Is that lucky? Honestly, I prefer going to, or like working in a public school, because then I can get off work earlier, because my work schedule, like on my contract, right, it says from 1 p.m. to 10 p.m. Now, I think I explained this a little bit, but I am doing a teaching job, right? And the way my 1 p.m. to 10 p.m. shift works, because how do I explain it? Like, cause I'm teaching online, so basically I stream quote unquote as a day job, right? If you can even call it a day job, because again, it's 1 to 10. And then like when my last class is done, I could just go home. So depending on what time my classes are, who knows, I may be able to just go home at like 8 p.m. or even earlier. Yeah, but this week is mainly going to be like a lot of training on my end, which I think is the funniest thing. Because, okay, so one of the sections for the training, right? Let me pull up the email. I'm not gonna show it, but let me, because I need to get the information itself, because it's kind of, I personally think it's kind of funny. They're just like, okay, so for 1 hour, we will teach you how to use an email, use Slack, Notion, and, you know, any information that has to do with communication. And I'm just thinking, like, I'm pretty sure people know how Slack works, but then again, I have to understand that not everyone is a netizen. I mean, like, what? Slack is basically just like professional Discord. And last time I used Slack, I don't know if this is like relevant today, but they don't have dark theme or dark mode, which I think is really fucking annoying. Why do they not have it? Like, I feel like it's one of the essential things that they should have. But anyways, yeah, like, that's one of the things that I have to do. And then, like, for another section, they want me to answer trivia. So I'm just like, is this training or is this a game show? I honestly can't fucking tell. Yeah. Actually, I'm looking through what other things that I have to do as well. Like, for 1 hour, I need to watch a movie? Yes. Wait, okay. This one is for Wednesday, right? Okay, so some of the times I have to like show just one. Only on Wednesdays I have to show up to work before 1. So from 12 to 1 p.m. it just says, yes, look at this text channel to see if there are any details of there being a meeting. And it's like, I don't think I need to spend 1 hour to read one message of someone saying, there will be no meetings today. Hello, banana. Yeah, no Neil Brain. Project is, oh wait, I think I already read that. Yeah, so like, a lot of these things that I'm supposedly being trained for is a lot of no-brainer stuff. I feel, maybe it's because I have teaching experience, but I feel as though these are really just common sense things. You know, it's like, you have to understand that when you are working as a teacher in another country, that the culture is different because it's in another country that is different from your own. And I'm just like, wow, really now? Gee, had you not told me, I would not have known at all. Sorry, I'm still drinking. I don't think, so in terms of alcohol consumption, right? I don't think I'm the type of person that, does anything crazy when I'm under the influence. But then again, I've never gotten to the point where I'm shit-faced drunk before. Yeah. Like, when you guys drink, is it mostly a social thing? Or do you guys, like, drink alone and stuff and just kind of, like, I don't know, get drunk or whatever? Hello, Noise. I'm kind of curious about that because I see people asking others like, oh, what kind of drunk are you? Are you talkative? Are you sleepy? Are you this? Are you that? And for me, it's like, I think I act the same way. It's just I get dizzy and nauseous and that's about it. But I've never been stupid drunk. I've never been stupid drunk either. I mean, I've drunken a stupid amount of alcohol, but I don't think I've ever gotten stupid drunk. I feel called out on the lonely drinking. Then drink with other people! Or, you know, like, only drink when you have other people to drink with you. Yeah, I just drink because my family drinks with me. Yeah, like, for me, if I'm drinking alone, quote unquote, then it would be things like this, right? Where I'm technically drinking with other people. It's a celebratory type of drink. Yeah. Why do you even drink if it makes you nauseous? Because it's a social thing. Yeah. Just my vision gets dizzy and sleepy. I feel like my mind is still intact. Yeah, same. Like, I have other drinks too. I have the soy milk right here. I also have instant coffee. It's, what was it? I think this is the Nespresso brand. It's called Kanu. Kanu. I could be wrong. I just, I bought a bunch of instant coffee just in case if, like, I needed a pick-me-up, because I need to figure out how food waste works, because in Korea they're quite anal when it comes to recycling and food waste. Like, for example, right, on the general trash bags it says, oh, if you do not use the trash bags properly, as in like you put recyclables and stuff like that, you will be charged 1 million won for your mistake. So yeah, that I'm totally not super anxious because of that. Not at all. Like, would you guys be anxious of that? Yeah, it's a lot of money. And when I mean a lot of money, I would say that's about 1/3. I don't know if I'm mathing correctly. About 1/3, maybe like a little less than 1/3 of my monthly salary. So I'm just like, I would rather not. Yeah, especially since oh, with the whole like salary and stuff, right? First of all, you know, again, I'd like to thank you guys for you know, helping me financially in terms of like, you know, getting clients, as well as you know, helping Burby to commission me for the Dami Mommy thing, right? Because like that actually helps me a lot for my first month. But not only that, right, but I've been getting more and more people to commission me. I can only assume that it's because like some of you have maybe advertised me or like suggested me to friends and things. And that's been helping me a lot, because not only am I able to expedite my process of being able to, you know, buy certain things faster. Like, for example, right, I'm going to be able to buy a monitor so that I can set up my PC, also like buy a power supply. I can't do that yet because I need my my residency card, which is kind of basically like an ID for foreigners in Korea. Like you need one of those in order to open up your bank, get like a regular phone plan, and order online and stuff. So like once I'm able to, I'll be able to set up my PC properly. Hopefully everything is fine, because I brought my whole ass PC. I brought my whole ass PC to Korea. So we'll see how that goes. I'm honestly too scared to open my PC right now. I'll probably do it tomorrow, depending, to see if anything broke. Yeah. And then we'll go from there. Not only that, not only are like, did you guys like help me be able to fund you know, my setup for my PC, you know, for streams, for work, for like, you know, generally everything, because I'll be honest with you guys, using a 10-year-old is like really fucking annoying. Like, I have not used like just one monitor in so many years. I'm more of like a 2-monitor type of gal, so I'm just like, this is a little disorienting. Not only that, but you guys also helped me out in terms of being able to see my partner. Like, that was something that I was really like worried about, to be honest, because I feel like personally for me, right, I'm not the type that does the whole like, oh my god, I love you, and do like all that kind of cute shit all the fucking time. Like, my idea of showing romance to someone is more so of like, let's plan our future together and everything like that, right? But yeah, like with you guys' help with, you know, helping me get clients and everything, I'm able to even see my partner this month too. it's going to be another flight, which is another trip, and that's like a whole ass fucking mess. But hey, you know, like, you guys are really helping me, and honestly, I much prefer that you guys actually help me find clients over just donating money to me, because that's like to me, like, that's a lot more valuable, helping me find clients over just like donating, because, like, you know, not only are you like helping me out financially, but also helping me build my portfolio, you know, helping me get that rep, my guy, because I do consider myself more of an artist than I am like a streamer, or like what people call like, or what people would consider to be VTubers and shit like that, you know? So I'm honestly really grateful with that. Like, today, can I client again? Of course! Yeah, like this month I have 3 projects, 2 of them being commissions, and then I have one that is a pretty fun project. And when I mean pretty fun, I mean like, again, this is like another thing that I'm really appreciative of, but like, you guys literally gave me the opportunity to be able to work with my friends. Like, I'm sure we have all had those experiences where when you're working on a project, a group project, right? There would be people that cause problems because they're either not doing their part, or they're like, you know, your personalities are not really compatible, things like that, right? But like, because of you guys, I'm actually able to like work with my friends. Like, we all can afford being able to work together because we're all really fucking busy with commissions and just trying to fucking live, because like freelance and stuff. And like, of course, you know, I don't really have to worry too much about freelance anymore because now I have a day job and stuff. But honestly, doing commissions, it's like art commissions and stuff is something that really makes me happy, because I mean, and we're talking about validation and whatever fucking like keywords there are with like, you know, those types of people. It's like, yeah, it makes me happy to know that my work is being valued, right? Not only in the sense that like, you know, people are paying me, but also the fact that like, oh, you think that the quality of my work is so good that you choose to hire me. Yeah, it feels very fulfilling. Yeah, because like, I'm sure you guys can tell, I do a lot of various things because my mind is just kind of everywhere, right? From streaming, from making covers, which I feel like I could do a little bit better, because as much as I love Zeffy, and I adore like how extremely well she mixes my voice and everything, I don't want to bother her for every project, right? So, you know, I'm learning how to mix myself, but I'm not very good at it because I don't really have the musician's ear. But I mean, I think what I've been doing so far isn't too bad, right? Like, I think it's pretty good. Yeah. So like, for this month, in terms of like commissions and projects with other people, I have 3 for this month, but then I also have another project that I have to do. So for those that saw my coming soon posting that has previews of all the content that I'm going to be posting for the rest of this year, right? I actually didn't finish one of them, which is the biggest project. The biggest project being the full song cover release, which I guess to give you guys a little bit of a hint, nudge type of thing. It is a project that me and Zeffy have worked on together. Yeah. So of course, you know, she's the one that does the mixing. I think that's like pretty obvious. But yeah, so the full song cover release, which I'm hoping to have released in December, and because of that, like I should be able to allow myself to work on it in December, because I mean, let's be honest here, your girl is broke as fuck, so I'm probably going to edit my own music video like I have with the previous ones. But I mean, I'm sure you guys don't mind it because it's more so of like listening rather than actually seeing what's going on. But yeah, I'm gonna be working on that. I hope you guys enjoy the song because it's one of like it's one of the songs that I really enjoy and I can really relate to. Truly the grinder right there. I mean, what? It doesn't take that long. I did all of this and then some. Like, I edited 2 clips, like stream clip things, made a few posts and stuff like that in 21 days. I would say it's doable, especially like at the time when I was full-time freelancing, right? So I mean, I did those. I did 2 commissions during those 21 days as well, which I mean, I think that's pretty good, like on my part, right? Like there's that. Like I feel as though, okay, this is probably me throwing shade to a bunch of content creators out there, but I feel as though if you are a full-time content creator, this should be the bare minimum in terms of doing work, because okay, all of these except for the full song cover release, they're all YouTube shorts, so they are less than 1 minute long. And if you're doing a cover, you only need to sing 1 minute worth of singing, if even that, because you know you're not singing the entire fucking time, right? And then you just do basic mixing. In my case, like I have a preset and then I like slightly adjust depending on what's going on. And then what? Using Shoost so that you can record your model or whatever. Slap on some lyrics and that's it. Like you could easily, very easily do 4 of those in 1 day. And that's what I did. Like the first 4 that you guys will see, I sped ran all of those in 1 day. Like, I think I told Jun about it. I was just like, Jun, I finished 4. And he's just like, what the fuck? All right, that's cool. Yeah. Well, okay, technically it's not exactly the first 4. Okay, let me think. The first 3, and then the last one that is in that row, I did all of that. Yeah, and then the 4th one, that's when I realized like, oh, you know, instead of just like doing typical V-Singer things, why don't I just like do normal video editing things? And when I mean normal video editing things, I mean like do more than just have a still shot and then slap on some lyrics. Why don't I be a little bit more creative by doing like some color correction and maybe a little bit of camera work? Because why not, right? Like, I may not be a pro, but at least it's, you know, it makes it seem as though I'm putting a lot more effort. Like, in terms of the higher effort shorts that I did, I would be able to do 3. Yeah, because it's not all that much extra work that is put onto me. Yeah, like, I did all of those, right? Plus clips. I think like one of them already released. The other one, I have no idea when it's going to be put out because I scheduled them all so that everything is spaced out properly. What else? I did 2 commissions, which has like full body, full render, right? While packing and prepping to move to Korea within the 21 days that I spent like balancing / juggling everything. So, I mean, I think it's fine. Oh my god. Oh my god. Thank you, Debbie. Oh, shit. What? Were you able to hear the thing? I wasn't. Hold on. I need to fix that because it's not fair for you to like not be able to hear what's going on. Hide in mixer. You guys can hear it? I can't hear it. What the fuck? This is some bullshit. Wait, hold on. I need to be able to hear it too, so then I can show my appreciation more properly. There we go. I have no idea what the volume is going to be at, so if you guys probably do it now, I will be scared shitless. Hold on, I need to check the other ones to see if it like okay, I think okay, this one and okay, I think I'm good. I will adjust the volume when I get jump scared next time because I cannot gauge the volume right now. But yeah, Thank you, Debbie X, so much. Oh my god, I feel I feel as though like it would be more worth it if you just commissioned me instead, because then I can at least give something to you. Oh, by the way, the the alert sound effects that you guys hear for these types of notifications, like, oh, shit, oh my god. Okay, it's at a good volume, but it's gonna scare me nonetheless. Shit. Oh my god. But yeah, like, oh my god, I got scared. But all the notification sounds that you hear, Zeffy actually did it for me. Like, I mentioned this a few times already, but I commissioned someone to make stream alert sounds for me, right? But I think there was a huge miscommunication that happened along the way, and so what ended up happening was they sent me a sound effect bank or a sound sample bank thing that is supposed to be like customized for me, but I genuinely didn't know what to do with it, because they sent me like, because I was like, oh, I want sound effects for my stream alerts. I want it for like this, that, and the other. Like, I gave them a list, right? And so I was really confused when, well, first of all, they delivered everything in 30 minutes. So I was just like, hold on, why? How were they able to deliver it that fast, right? But they sent me like 12 files, and I was just like, I don't know what to do. So I ran to Zeffy, because I mean, anything that like uses sound or like requires sound, I usually run to Zeffy about it, because I'm like, help, I'm dumb and I don't understand what's going on. And she's like, oh, I think they just sent you like sound samples and you're supposed to be the one that designs it. I'm just like, I don't know how to do that. And she's like, well, I can do it for you. I'm like, wait a minute, you can make sound effects? And she's like, yeah, easy. I think like out of the 12 sound samples that they gave me, Zeffy used like 2. And the rest she just like completely made herself. So I'm just like, oh shit, that's insane. Yeah. But yeah, I really appreciate you guys for giving me the tip and stuff. I feel like I should do something because of it though. Like, maybe we should think of like a processes to like what I can do aside from just saying thank you, because I think just saying thank you on its own is like not, it's not enough. You know, like, for example, do you guys, because I do plan to go to, I plan to have coffee adventures, right? So, if you guys want, for those that tip and everything, I can plan out what coffee shops, or, you know, like, you guys can plan which coffee shops that I go to for a weekend. And then whoever does, like, the tipping, they can order my drink. Wait, no, that doesn't make sense, because what if more than one of you orders? Wait, hold on. Okay, I need to logically think about this. How am I going to do this? You know what? I will think about it later. I will think about the tiers later, because I realized that if more than one of you fucking orders, like if 10 people are like tipping, because I wasn't thinking like of a cost or anything, I'm just thinking tipping in general. It's like, oh yeah, if you tip me like however much money, then that is basically like your limit into like what drink to order. But then if I'm going to a coffee shop and I'm drinking like 10 cups of coffee, not only will I get fucked over caffeine wise, but I'm going to be like pissing everywhere. Okay, yeah, I will think about what to do. If there is anything like in particular that you guys want, you know, feel free to suggest. I mean, like right now, I wish I can do more movie nights, but the problem is, because my laptop is so fucking old, it cannot update to Windows 10. And because it cannot update to Windows 10, I am unable to stream audio on Discord. If that was the case, you know, like if I was able to, we would be having more movie nights. Yeah. It's God, fuck, man. I'll think of something, because most definitely I want to make sure that you guys like are properly compensated. Like, even if it's just the idea of like, oh, I wanted to give this to you like okay, I don't actually know this phrase. From the kindness of my heart, through the kindness, in the kindness of my heart. It's something along those lines, right? But it's like, I don't mind that, but like, my heart tells me that I should do something for people because of it. Maybe just have someone stream it like last time. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'll see if like Kokazen or Kiri is able to do so, or I can do what I've been doing, which is just randomly appoint someone to become my mod, and forever they are forced to do mod responsibilities, which mod responsibilities is more so of like, hey, that's it. Sorry, I couldn't think of anything. Yeah. From the bottom of my heart. I think that's it. Also, hi, Acacia. Yeah, I mean, like, okay, I feel as though, like, in the professional sense, I should be careful as to who I give mod rights to and stuff, because, I mean, okay, it's not like I mod people extremely willy-nilly, because I consider Kiri and Kokozen as good friends of mine, right? And because of that, I could just, like, throw them the mod responsibility because I know they don't give a shit about it. And, like, because, like, I've known them for months now, right? And because of that, like, I shouldn't say I'm a good judge of character, because I'm actually really bad at that, but just from, like, knowing them for such a long time, and, like, every time we're talking and stuff, they always, like, make sure that things are in... Oh god, another phrase I don't know. Is it in my best interest? For my best interest? You know what I mean. Like, I could just, like, slap on that responsibility onto them. Yeah, like, I think for my stream because, like, I don't... For my streams, my YouTube streams, or even, like, when I was streaming on Twitch, I don't have an actual mod. Like, I just give people mod so then it's easier to see, but that's it. Yeah, like, I don't know. Like, I feel as though I don't want to burden anyone, like, actually burden them or anything. So it's just like, oh, yes, I'll give you mod so that I can see you because your color is like, a little bit different. But aside from that, like, we chillin'. I think I should be responsible enough to be able to, like, handle my own streams, like, if there's any weird people and stuff like that. Speaking of which, I do have, like, quite a few banned words and whatever, so, if you are kind of confused as to why your message isn't sending, feel free to just, like, write it in the Discord server. Because as I said, even when you guys are streaming, wait, you guys? No. When I am streaming, god damn, my brain is just not working. Even when I am streaming and stuff, I always I always check the Discord server, because I notice that you guys tend to like, talk about whatever issues or, like, address certain things that I personally find to be important about my streams, And because of that, like, it's easy for me to make adjustments when that happens. Like, I don't care where you send it, whether you want to send it on Discord or you want to just, like, tell me in the chat, because I don't care. I honestly don't care if you guys address to me if there's any issues. So how about a stream chat? A stream chat? For Discord? Oh, yeah, I can do that. Yeah. The stream is smooth for me today. That's because I have proper internet. I have Korean internet, which is, like, the fancy internet. Yeah, and it's free because my company actually provides this internet plan for me. I was a little bit like scared that maybe it would be not good enough because it's 100 megabytes per second plan. But I was thinking of it more as like the American sense, because if you get like 100 megabytes per second in America, you bet your ass that you're going to be averaging like 10. So like a tenth of that. But it seems to me that like for Korean internet, they mostly stay true to what they say. Imagine all the Neil Breen movies you could download with this internet. For real! Yeah. Okay, let me make... Oh, excuse me, let me make a text chat so that, let's see. Stream chat. Create. Alright, there we go. Stream chat has been made in the Discord server, so like if you guys ever need anything, then there it is. Yeah, sorry, I got hiccups. Like, just because I moved to Korea doesn't mean that my hiccups will stop. But yeah, that's like essentially what, like, you know, I wanted to talk to you guys about, just a little bit of an update that I'm alive, and even with all this like scuff shit that has been happening, I somehow was able to make through it, or make it through, make with it. You know, I may not have like major jet lag, but you know, I feel like I've gotten dumber. Don't worry, I'll get back to being less dumb soon. Make it through. Thank you. Fuck. Yeah. I'm okay. It's actually like kind of late for me. It's 11:34 p.m., which I mean isn't immensely late, right? But it'd be like that. Yeah. I mean, okay. Since I'm in Korea now, right? Around this time, is it a good time for you guys for me to stream? Because like, if I am going to stream, I will most likely be doing it on the weekend, right? And before I would just stream at midnight Arizona time, but I started stream like 10 p.m. Korea time. So if this is a good time for you guys, I'll keep note of that. If not, then I'll probably like play around with like the stream times. Not that I really like, because it's not like I really schedule my streams all that much. Like I only did it the first 2 months to kind of like gauge what is going on, but also force myself to make some form of content that you guys can consume before I leave, you know, because that's the one thing that I feel extremely bad about. That yes, I get it. I've moved my new life completely to another country, and I'm like adjusting, and like that's normal and whatever. But I feel as though, even though I have this stuff going on, I feel as though it is unfair for you guys that I slack on making content. Which is why, like, I try to like do a variety of things. Basically, more of the world should be a rake. A rake? Awake. Oh my god, my brain. Fuck. Yeah, I should probably rest soon. But yeah, like I'm glad that I'm able to, like, you know, set up content and everything for you guys. And if there's anything in general that like you would enjoy seeing from me, like, even because I'm not afraid to do dumb shit. I'm not afraid to make mistakes and stuff, because I mean that's a part of the learning process, right? So like if there's anything that you guys want me to try, you know, I can do that. I do be a rake. No, don't do that. Don't quote me. I've been fucking up words all day today. This soy milk is really fucking good. But yeah, I think I'm gonna head off because I'm a little tired, and also my head hurts because I've been drinking a Lacalol this entire fucking time. So yeah, I'll see you guys maybe next week. Yeah, maybe next week. Soy milk makes what? Oh god, I can't read the. Soy milk makes me yummy. It makes me yummy as well. Yeah, this one's a black bean one. I like it. I like it a lot. But yeah, okay, I should actually like head out so then I can prepare for bedtime, because now I have a day job instead of just being a freelancer and just working at whatever hours I feel like. I should be the responsible adult that I am. Okay then. I will see you guys next week. Maybe. Yeah. Okay, I'll see you guys next week. Bye!